Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. I could just never be consistent on YouTube, guys. I just can't. My life is just too crazy. Anywho, so I wanted to do a get ready with me today, and I want to feature the #1 Day Chanel foundation. I've never had so many requests or questions about if I'm going to review this foundation. Did I get it on my channel than this particular foundation? It was not on my radar. For some reason, every time people kept asking me about it, I thought it was something, I thought it was just like a tint, like a skin tint. I don't know where I got that from, that it was a skin tint. I didn't know it was a proper foundation. Anywho, so I got it, I've used it, of course. But I got it right around the time I got the Hourglass and the Lancome. I reviewed those, so I didn't get a chance to play with it. And all you guys are recommended it, all the wonderful stuff you said about it, you are all correct. This foundation is so good I could cry. Oh my god, it's good. You guys were so right. So I got the shade BD121. Now for this foundation, I did look at reviews, and of the reviews I saw with people of color, my beauty sponge is a little too wet. They had this shade BD121, so when I got it off of the Ulta website, I grabbed this shade as well. And I use my Hourglass concealer with it, so everything comes together nicely. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the Hourglass concealer in Umber. Ever since I used it with the Hourglass foundation, that's such a beautiful foundation, by the way. I have a review up on my channel. I feel like I'm back to using it. It has like this sort of corrector shade on me, but it works for me. And then I've been putting a little bit of my Huda Beauty concealer. So I'm gonna see, I'm trying to use the mirror that bends on me, and this is why I'm reminded why I don't use it. So I'm just gonna quickly blend this out. This mirror was, because I got this mirror as a recommendation from who did I see on YouTube using this mirror? I think it was Amy Macedo was using this mirror. And it was great when I purchased it. It never moved, and then all of a sudden it just started like moving to where like it would fall. So annoying. And I taped my mirror down, the part that moves to the vanity, so I hope it stays in place. Yeah, so I've been loving the Hourglass concealer again. You know, sometimes, oops, sorry, something was caught in my teeth. You know, sometimes you haven't like worn something in a while, and then all of a sudden you bring it out and you forget how much you loved it. And I love this concealer, and I have it in the shade Umber. And then I go in with the Huda Beauty Full Filter Concealer, and this is in Peanut Butter, and I put 1 dot, 2 dots, a little bit here, 1 dot there. And I'm going to put some on my eye because I'm going to use concealer as my primer today. Yeah, where was I? So yeah, to me, I don't know, foundations are just getting better and better and better. Oh my god, like so good. Like every time you turn around, there's like a better foundation or something to up the other one that you just got. And I'm just doing a quick blend with my brush because I'm going to go back in with my beauty sponge. So if it looks crazy, don't come for me. That's the reason why. But this one right here, oh my god. I remember the first time I put it on, because I was right after Hourglass and Lancome or whatever. I was like, oh my god, another one? It's so beautiful. Oh my god, so good. Alright, so I'm going to contour with my Makeup by Mary. A lot of these products I'm using I've used it before on camera because this has been like my go-to products, and I've been into like very simple, easy, clean makeup. Like, I'm not back into, maybe in the fall I'll start wearing deeper colors and stuff, but for right now it's like whatever. I'm just more interested in like my base, making sure it looks flawless, and that's in the shade either dark deep or deep dark. I am not sure. Alright, so I'm going to set my under eye with my Laura Mercier powder in Honey. And you know, they came out with well, not new powders. They removed the talc from the powders. So I got, which is better, and I'm happy to see that. And not that I have had any bad reactions to talc or anything like that, but I just prefer talc free. So I got look at me looking like a powder puss. So I got the shade medium deep in the new talc free, and today's gonna be the first day I'm gonna use it. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use this on camera. All right, so I'm gonna start on my eyes, and of course, Makeup by Mario Master Mattes. I mean, I would have never guessed that this little palette of all mattes, because I was a shimmer kind of girl, would become like one of my favorite palettes. This is all I use. I don't reach for any other palette. I'm gonna reach for another one today, but this is all I use. I'm just go in with this shade right here in the corner, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lid like I usually do. And this is like a neutral color. This looks like a little bit, just a little bit darker than the Laura Mercier powder that I put on. All right, so I want like a more warm, toasty shade in my crease today. So I'm gonna go in with this. I think this is Dose of Colors, right? Everything is listed in the description box. I'm gonna double check before I tell you the wrong thing. And this is the Desi times Katy Friendcation palette, and I'm gonna use the shade right here. It's like a nice, warm, toasty shade, and I'm gonna use that shade today for my crease, because the Mario palette doesn't have this kind of toasty shade that I'm looking for. And as you can see, I've hit pan in this shade. When I first got this palette, this was the shade I used to use the most. All right, then I'm gonna take this shade right here and put it on my brow bone. I'm using two mirrors. Like, one is not enough. I don't know what's going on today. And I'm using my monitor. Complete mess. And I used to love shimmer on my brow bone. Now it's like I put shimmer on my brow bone and I don't feel it right. Then I just take, and this is such a quick, simple eye. I take this shade right here and I put it in my tear duct, and that's the end of the look. And I was never like a person that really knew how to do my eyes and cut crease and all that stuff. So this works wonders for me, and it's just perfect. All right, so I am going to go in with lashes and liner, and I will be right back. All right, so I'm back with lashes and liner on, and I use my Makeup by Mario, the liquid liner. This is like jet black. This is so good. And also his eyeliner, and this is black as well. And it doesn't bleed, which I love. And it has like a little brush on the end where you can, you know, buff out your liner. His stuff is good. I was kind of late to his stuff. All right, so that's set. And this is the new Laura Mercier powder. I have it in a deeper shade, which is medium deep. And I think I like this packaging better. I think it just looks cleaner. I've just been into, like, you know, the clean, grown-up, sophisticated stuff. And this is what it looks like. And just looking at it, because I opened it and I looked at it because I wanted to use it on camera. It just looks like more finely milled than the original, the one without, the one with the talc. I could be wrong. I don't know. All right, so this is what the shade looks like, just like the other one. I like to tap off any excess. And I'm just gonna use my beauty sponge to go around my face. Oh, I love this foundation. Like, I have 2 other Chanel foundations. Don't remember the name right now. I think I have one that's a little dewy, and I have the one that's matte. I prefer the one that's more matte. It's somewhere over there. My never-ending foundation collection. And the one that's a little dewy, I had liked it originally when I used it, and after that I was like, I don't know, I just came off of it. I wasn't feeling it. But this one is definitely the best one. It really is. This is, oh, this is fantastic. This foundation is so good. Oh my God. Like I said, I wanted to cry. My knees buckled. It's so good. Oh, this powder feels so like nice on my skin. It doesn't feel, not that the original one is dry, but this one feels like very light and airy, almost like, it just feels super silky, like on my skin. Powder contour as usual. Patrick Star, and this is the, I think I have the dark trio, and I like to mix the first and third shades. You guys have seen me use this before. It's just lovely, blends like a dream, and this is all I've been using. But I have been trying to use like a lot of my makeup, believe it or not. I have, but I'll use like a little bit at a time. Like I'll mix blushes and stuff like that. All right, for blush, and speaking of mixing, I'm gonna mix in my Spring Sheen today from MAC. It's this shade, these 2 shades over here. Me and my 2 mirrors, sorry. And I did this the other day. This doesn't have a lot of color. It just, you get like a slight pinkish kind of sheen, well, on my skin tone. But I mixed it in with my Patrick Star Freaky Peach the other day, and I just loved how everything looked. So I'm going to do it again on camera. So I'm going to go in with the Patrick Star Trio in Freaky Peach. You guys know this is like my favorite right now. But instead of doing the blush and then the highlighter, I've been mixing the 2 together. And I like the outcome. It's more of a sheen. See that? I get like that pinky sort of like, it's like a pink peach gold I'm getting with this combo. Put some on my nose. Isn't that pretty? I've been loving this. Like, I mean, he did his thing with these palettes. I'm obsessed with them. Who knew, right? All right, so I'm gonna go in with setting spray if I can get my hand on it. I think it's behind my mirror. The Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, still have the travel size. And we're going to set everything. All right, guys, so for lips, I'm going in with Makeup by Mario, his lip liner in Jeff. And I'm deliberately using this today because it has, to me, a lot of red. I don't love a lot of red in my lip liners, but this works for me because I want a sort of pinkish lip today. See? Like you can see the red right away. This is also really good because it doesn't tug. You know, sometimes if a lip liner is like really like Max Chestnut, I like that color, but I used to like that color. But That used to tug a lot on my lips. So I'm going in today with Stila's Dolce. This is an oldie but a goodie. I don't see it on Sephora anymore. So I think the last time I purchased this, I think I purchased it either from Mercari or eBay. It has a nice sheen to it, but it's not obnoxious. It's not like sparkle, and it dries down matte. So it just looks very, makes your lips look very pouty and sexy. So, all right, guys, this is the finished look. And I'm obsessed with this foundation. This and that Hourglass foundation. Love the Lancome as well, but these two have been in heavy rotation. I have a review of the Hourglass foundation up on my channel as we speak. And to every person who asked me about this foundation, who recommended this foundation, thank you. You guys know okay. So yeah, I'm stuck. And oh, this is good. It's beautiful. You guys already know that because you've been like asking me about it, recommending it a lot. Another thing, Sephora had they had a sale on a lot of foundations, and I always wanted to try the REM foundation, the one in the jar. And so I purchased that one. So I may do, well, I think I'm gonna do another get ready with me using that foundation. So I can see, because it's been out for a while, so I don't know if I'm gonna review it. So I'm gonna do a get ready with me featuring it as I did with this Chanel foundation today. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.